Hello. Okay, today I am going to do a test. Hold on 1 second. Still testing here. Hello. Okay. All right, I'm doing a test inside of this program. It's called, what's it called? Huh, forgot the name of the app. I believe it is called, hold on, Switchercast. So what this is doing is that I'm actually streaming this screen that you see here, and I'm streaming it straight to my iPhone, and the iPhone is actually getting my audio and doing the actual streaming. So the benefits of this is that my computer is not using that much CPU since all the streaming is done inside of the phone and not on the computer. So that should keep the fans from kicking in. Of course, if I start doing some render intensive demonstrations, then the fans will kick in. So as of right now, the fans are quiet. I'm doing the stream. Hopefully it looks good over that end. And I'm just going to quickly go over motion really quick, show you what I worked on. This is an animation I had done in Blender. And what I did is I actually exported the camera paths from Blender to Motion. And I actually did 3 different cameras. So you can see camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. And then I have a master that I linked to these 3 different camera paths. So by linking these, I can actually switch inside of projects. I can go to Project, Inspector, and I can actually switch to different camera angles. See? So the render is actually done inside of Blender. I rendered it out. I used a render farm called Blender Grid that actually helped speed up the render times and it didn't cost much. So I export those frames, I import into Motion. It says the camera information can be exported out of Blender into Motion. What that allows me to do is now I can sync up like the drop zone as you see here. I can add titles if I want to. So for example, if I want to put a title on, I can do that. I can switch to different cameras because I have that link option here. If I go into my rig and I go into camera angles, you'll see that I have all the different camera angles linked. So when I switch from one camera to the other, everything for that camera switches. So it matches accordingly. So what that does when I switch cameras, it actually mutes the video layers, the video renders that I do not need and turns on the ones I do need. And it also switches to the camera link. So it links to the appropriate camera keyframes. So I hope that makes sense. It's a little confusing. It took me a long time to figure out and to learn, but I think the end results are awesome. You get some really cool 3D renders that are exported out of Blender, and I can use them inside of Motion. What else did I do? I added the option to turn on or off the drop zone, the different cameras. I can, adjust the size of the drop zone itself. Turn the text on or off if I want. I can turn off the background if I want the background to be transparent inside of Final Cut Pro, or I want to render this out with a transparent background. I can do that. Added some glows if you want, just little details, and I also added some particles. So it gives a little sense of realism. So pretty much I just wanted to do this test of the streaming software called, again, what is it called? Switchercast. So so far I like it. I like that I can stream to an external device. This is really good if you have a laptop, since streaming does use a lot of CPU. It has also other cool little features. For example, it has, let me go here. I can add a nice graphic overlay. This is all being done from my phone. So I can, run a graphic overlay. I can do as many graphic overlays as I want. I can also add different inputs. So I can use for example, I can use the phone from the actual camera. I mean the camera phone. I can hook up different cameras to the phone, so I can do all the switching from the phone. And what I really like the most that I had not seen in other software is that I can actually grab my screen from my computer and use it directly as a screen cast. So anyway, really cool, really awesome. The audio is plugged into my Lightning connector. I'm using an MVI Shure to hook up my XLR headset. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. I hope you like it, and have an amazing day.